got Sicko in the house here to push for FOC. I'm sure we'll see if it actually happens. John's Comics with Kids says, "Let's get fucked up." My homie Phil's Treehouse is in the house. FOC or chill is a question that often comes up in my counseling sessions. Is it a matter of the battle between id, ego, or super ego, or more about the unconscious archetypes and individuation? Did you chat GPT that? What is that? What up, Phil? Thanks for coming through. Have you ever met a fashion school serial killer? That is a book on FOC. I put it on the thumbnail. I thought that was an interesting premise. I think I am going to buy it and see what that one's about. Maybe we get to talk about that one. We got Drew Manchu reappearing. I'm sure he's been quite busy getting maneuvers put on him, but he has found time for us tonight. What's up with you, Drew? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I was just lamenting in the chat that there's currently a historic addressing of Congress happening right now. We're talking about Razor.
We're getting to
that
the real.
Fucking cracks me up.
We're getting to the real heart of what's going on in this nation right now, and I'm happy to be the man to do it.
You know who really pulls the strings? It's Marcus's rant on Tuesday.
Amanda Waller pulling the strings. Good to have you back, my man. We got TN Comedy in the house. What up, Thomas Nickel? Check him out on the YouTubes. He's popping off over there. We got the OG Damien, aka Sleepy Reader 666 in the house. Surcam for president, and you want your president to be hopeful and believe in the future. And
who would your running mate be?
I am not, dude. I don't believe. You got to have hope, right? You don't want some cynical.
Perry would be like your Elon Musk. It'd be like
no.
It would just be Perry running amok.
Perry would be Elon Musk if given the chance. It's true. We got who else we got in here? Oh, Barry saying hi to Tony. We got my man Fatty Boom Batty, John Stout in the house. What's up, my man? No, he's making an executive order that the Chiefs are perennial Super Bowl champions. No, we want to earn it. We want to earn it. Calm down, Tony. 90s in the house. What up, Chad, with the Hold Me Now? Creed is cool once again. The Kansas City homie Kyle is here, coming in to say hello, but I'm watching Daredevil. I'll catch the replay. Yeah, we might be losing some viewers to Daredevil. The big premiere is tonight, but thank you for those of you who decided to wait on that and come hang out with us. I appreciate it. We got the homie Cali Comics in the house. California is represented. What up, Cali? Good to see you, my man. We got Darth in here. I see people talking to Darth, but I don't see Darth. Am I tripping?
I didn't see him.
It's in stealth mode.
We got my mama in the house. What's up, Mom? Thanks for coming through. We got Nate's here and there in the house. Check him out. He's got a nice little following here on YouTube, going here and there, showing you guys various places. Check the homie out. Who else we got in here? Beckerman, the homie Beckerman was just on with Pat Gleason tonight with 4C Live. Sicko came through with a nice sketch card thanks to Beckerman's quite high generosity, the homie.
Oh, that's awesome.
He knew that Sicko was a huge Gleason fan, and so hooked the homie up on that. Check out 4C Live if you're looking for original art. They have artists on there a lot doing sketches and stuff. It's pretty cool. Hey, like a great man once said, everyone isn't only just one thing. How can I mansplain it better? Oh, my God, Perry. If you're going to talk shit, get on here, Perry, or I'm not highlighting your comments anymore. Come on here and say it to my face. We got Wellbore in the house. What up, Wellbore? Good to see you, my man.
Wellbore.
Appreciate y'all coming through, as always. What is going on in the community? Do we have anything we want to talk about? Everyone acts cool. He Who Remains is in the house. What's up, He Who Remains? Thank you so much for that super chat, man. That was really kind of you. I appreciate it. And speaking of super chats, I do come a little more prepared for those. I got some videos ready to rock and roll. If anybody wants to play around with that. We got Tate Prime in the house. Thanks for coming through, Tate. Congratulations on your successful Kickstarter with Split Vision Press. That's pretty damn awesome. All right, that's the end of the chat. I've done it. What's going on in the country? The president speaks tonight. He's letting us know that everything's awesome. Now that we've got Tony with the cape. Are you feeling a little superhero-ish tonight?
No, I found that there was a gift a while back from the Captain Comics, and I found it in a box.
Ahoy!
So I said I saw him in the chat, so I threw it on. I don't know if he's still here, but so I threw it in the chat. This thing makes you sweat like a pig and a half. But for him, I saw him I saw him, so I thought I put it on for a little while.
We got a super chat from Perry, so we're gonna drop one of the videos. Thank you, Perry. I appreciate you dropping that bone
How much
down
of that dollar
for me.
Is Google going to let you keep?
I get to keep 70 cents, I believe, is the ratio.
No way. I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of there. You don't belong in there. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna do everything it takes to make sure you get out of there. You don't belong in there.
You feel me? When the grill's the right price, you got to get that grill out of there. That's one of my favorite. Not my most popular meme, but one of my favorite ones. I thought that was pretty funny. Thank you to Perry for shooting that $1 super chat. Oh, we got another one already. Lady Fantastic in here with the $2 super chat. I'm twice as good as Perry. F that dude. And I thought I couldn't love you more, but I do love you more after that comment. We'll go with this one for you, lady, specifically.
Machiavelli. Bitches come and go, bro. But you know I stay. Bitches come and go, bro. But you know.
I got moves, dog. You see how I just flow with it, man? Damn, I got it. I really need to dance more. Thank you to Caroline. Oh, damn, they're flowing in. We got another one.
All the cool kids are doing it.
John's Comics with Kids. Tony, you're such supposed to wear the crab restaurant bib on your chest, not
I
your
know.
back. Come on. What are you
I like to
doing
be
there,
different.
guy?
Yeah.
All right, let's go with another one.
Oh, what up, guys? Welcome to the Man Cave. You have got to check out this new series from James Tynan IV, Nice House on the Lake. It is so good, guys. Check it out.
Nerd, you're a fucking nerd. You're a fucking nerd. And no one likes you. No one likes you.
Thank you so much, John, for that $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. Give me a chance to play some of these memes that I've been making over the years. I was going through pulling some out to put up, and I was like, dang, I've made quite a few of these things over the past 4 years. But always have a good time. I'm trying to make some more, but I need somebody to do something stupid so I can make fun of it. I should probably meme this sticky goose thing in some way. We'll figure out an angle.
Wait,
for
how
that.
long was he gone? Was it even a month?
It was like
4
2
weeks.
or 3 weeks. It wasn't
Exactly
a month.
1 month.
Oh, was it a month?
To the day. 1 month to the day.
Did
Now
he
he's
go away?
back.
from
How did his first stream? He streamed, right? He didn't do a video.
No, he does recorded content, but
So
he's
he
turned
dropped-
his comments. He's turned his comments off, which is the funniest fucking thing
Okay,
to me.
that's fine. He turned his comments off. How'd the video perform?
Goose.
So someone else would have to answer that question. I'm not really watching like that.
I don't know either.
So
I know. So he
I
did
would
that. He
say-
came back and he did the video, which I thought his first video back was a smart video. He was going to do opinion, but he wasn't going to attack people. And I was like, that sounds like a pretty good idea. That probably will work pretty well. But then immediately he's making videos going after Jim Mint, attacking him, so it didn't last long at all. The man contradicts himself immediately over and over again.
It's all because okay, make sure I understand this right. Sticky Goose had those things on his wall. He took off the wall. Oh, my wall's dirty now because of those things on the wall. And I bought like 60 of them, and oh my god, I got a dirty wall. And because of that, Jim Mint goes, when he's showing his man cave or whatever, he goes, oh, I got it on the wall. Oh, I take it off. Oh, it doesn't. Is that no? It doesn't. That's not dirty. And he put it back.
That was it.
That's it. That's the whole thing. That this guy's ego got hurt because of that, and so he made a. Then he's all over Jim for that.
And that's the thing that really comes through in the video that I find striking is how visibly hurt he is. Like Sticky was really hurt in that video. And you can see it in the energy and the vibe that he puts through. And I'm just like, wow, why does that matter so much to you? It was just a little tiny comment. It's just curious to me. I'd love for someone to explain it because I don't have a read on it really.
I think the best way we can get someone to explain this is to get it from like a middle school girl, because that's kind of what it sounds like to me. It's like that level of
What up,
ego
Mark?
and emotionality.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, narcissist. What's the word? Narcissistic, whatever. I don't know.
Narcissistic,
Thank you very much.
like Lex Luger.
Barry mentions $50 and Marcos will dance in his undies with 2 slabs. And I did think about making that reel the special reel. You had to pay like $25 or $50 and I'll fucking play that one. But I haven't done it yet, so don't do it. It's not locked in. But I'm thinking about it. We got Travis in the house, the traveling man, the rambling man in the house. YouTube, comic book YouTube celebrity is here, and I appreciate
you. Watch him
Travis.
take a shower? Did you actually watch him take a shower?
Did he? I saw he was at the Planet Fitness for a shower, and he had
under a waterfall.
Comic book collectors, real comic book collectors, don't shower. So
he was under
I've
a
been to
waterfall.
cons. I've smelt it.
Oh.
Sleepy Reader with another one, a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Damien. Let's hit you with the good one here for that. Which one should it be? Let's go with this.
God damn, I'm shitting gold these days. Kind of makes me wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
It's always the same book you hold. Why do you hold the same book in every video?
No, that's not true. I mean, I like what I like, though. It's true.
It's the same. It's the same freaking something's killing the kids. You're holding that same
Something
book.
is killing them kids.
It's because I have garbage taste, Tony. What do
Something's
you
killing
want
the
from me?
kids.
Something's killing the kids.
Something's killing the children is in Tony's eyes is something be killing them kids.
Something killing the kids.
Them kids be
It's
dying
travesty.
Those damn kids.
Kids.
What up, Evil? Evil says could have taken a break, but said he quit. Gone out my mind. No takebacks. Yeah, it's an interesting thing that's going on. The best part of the video is Perry's referencing here, where he goes, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Oh my god, that's my favorite part. I should have clipped that.
Who this guy is.
I should have clipped it. It was funny. Yeah, you don't need to know. It's not important.
Nah,
I do. Now
gotta
tell me if I'm
not
wrong. Is this the beginning of the end of the Sticky Goose effect, or am I wrong? Is he going to get his footing again? You think?
I would say it depends on like how his video did compared to how his videos do. You know,
I think it depends on whether Reddit or not picks him up again.
Also, Reddit has picked him up before. You know, I know they're picking up that ranting for vengeance kid a lot, aren't they? I think I see him on there quite a bit.
isn't he the guy who said that he says that everything's woke?
Yeah, he's coming at it from
Okay,
the
I don't think
That
he
man's so
knows
woke.
what woke means.
Well, that's fine. He's stirring the pot with the right spoon.
Yeah.
Is a buzzword.
Yeah, I mean, there's views to be had. If you want to fight the culture war, you can bring in a new audience that wants to fight it with you.
Yeah,
Yes, Tony?
people want a side to be on.
Yes, Tony. Yes.
My cursor, but my screen is still over here with the goose guy there. Did he sell everything?
Yes, this is my understanding. I'm assuming that there's
Do we
people
know
that
for
know
sure?
everything.
No.
I see
He
a lot of-
put a picture up. But that could have been a picture of him when he moved all his stuff downstairs.
Yeah, it could have been
Could have
anything.
been a picture of when he moved to the house.
All of them were shot back to back in 3 hours. I believe it. You could convince me. We got Christina, the homie, one of the best mods in the business, dropping links for the homies, and I appreciate you so much, Christina. Thank you. Oh, we got Bub in the house, who I'm sure is going to have a spectacular opinion about this sticky goose situation and what we should do about it. Please, the floor is yours, Bub. What do you think?
I met him once. He was a nice guy. That's all I got. I thought it was
Did you
funny
meet him
because
at?
I met him at a convention. He asked me about the convention in Instagram. Said, "Have you ever been to it before?" I saw you. You said you were going there. I said I didn't know him at all from anybody. I
Is
knew
this
that
Heroes Con this last year?
No, this was at a local con in Kentucky, a little small, tiny little con. And he said he spent the night there at a park or something and slept on a tent on top of his car or something weird like that. But he was there, and he did end up showing up to the con. And I had a booth set up. I was selling at this particular con, and he came. He took a picture of my booth. He met with me and my wife, and we said hi and everything. He barely shopped the booth, like didn't even hardly look through anything, just looked at the wall a little bit, didn't buy anything, and then used a picture of my booth as a thumbnail for his video.
Oh,
and
pass.
that was the end.
All right, there you go.
Not a lot.
Got it.
Not a lot to report.
Did you get a credit?
What up, Rob?
I mean, he mentioned me in the video.
Yeah,
but,
are you in the description? This
no.
Thumbnail is
Uh-uh.
Bub's booth.
No, that's okay. He probably couldn't remember who I was, so it's all good. But he was a nice
How
guy.
did we forget you, Bub?
I don't know.
We've got more subs than all of us, lady. Fantastic. So he's obviously got something going for him. Something interesting about him.
Yeah, to some people.
So, Bub,
It's interesting is interesting, right?
I don't know.
We're talking about it now.
I don't know.
Where are you?
I'm home.
Why aren't you in the room?
In my comic room?
Yeah.
I just was out here in the living room, so I thought
okay.
I was working on some video stuff. I'm doing I got press pass this coming weekend to Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. It's the biggest convention in Kentucky. So I've got a press pass. It's 4 days. So I was charging up equipment and getting things ready and clearing out memory cards, getting them nice and empty for the event. So should be good.
Very
cool.
The biggest one. That's is it pretty big then, or
it's pretty big? It's 3 floors.
That sounds big.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big, I have to say. And over the years, it just keeps getting bigger. Of course, the prices get pretty high too, but over the years, it's just got bigger and bigger. So
at
least they're doing that. Yes, a lot of books. Yeah, so in the past, they only had 1 floor, right, and everything of this convention center. But then a couple of years ago, the convention center got remodeled, and they made it way bigger. They dug down into the ground and added floors. And so when they did that, now all celebrities are on their own floor. And all
how elitist.
Yeah. And well, it's at the bottom floor. Can you still call it elitist? I don't know. It's like I have a table reserved by the kitchen.
If the fancy new floors are the ones you dug down for, then
I guess so. They are pretty.
I want to be deep in the hole.
Then they have I heard that about you. Then they have this. Then they have the center floor, which has all like the panels and stuff like that. And then the top floor, the biggest floor, is for the vendors. So that's really nice because then all the people that want that other stuff, they can go downstairs. And the only ones that you have on the main floor are the comic related celebrities, if you will, or the creators. So that's nice. So they're all on the same floor. So it's not like you got to go to the CGC booth and then go all the way downstairs and come back or anything like that. It's all there together.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I like that. Although I guess if someone like, for instance, if you had like a Star Trek book and you wanted Shatner to sign it, I guess you would have to go down to the bottom floor with CGC. I don't know how they do that. It's interesting. It'd be interesting to ask somebody.
They take the stairs or they go into an elevator and they go down.
Yeah, I get that, but I would hate for the CGC guy to have to go 2 floors down, take a freaking excursion to go get a signature witnessed. That would suck.
Well, that's just getting paid for. I mean,
I guess so.
That's kind of the gig.
Yeah, although those guys don't necessarily look like they're living high in the hog.
I I would be furious if I went to CGC to get that kind of signature, and the guy was like, "I can't go downstairs with you." What?
Yeah.
Maybe they have like a
You can't
ticketed
bring 'em upstairs.
signing events for those people downstairs. Maybe
They do have like you can pre-purchase tickets for signing and stuff. So maybe that is the case. And they may have a
and then they would just
representative
have a
always there
witness
ready.
there for the signings.
Yeah. But when you do the CGC, don't you have to go to their booth first and then get the paperwork and then they walk with you to the thing?
I think that's only if you're getting like individual things signed by individual people. I think like if you have like a ticket for a signing, those things get submitted and then somebody witnesses the creator sign those things. Like
I feel like they would
done.
assign William Shatner his own CGC witness. You know,
Yeah, but how does that work?
Someone would just
how
sit
does it
there.
work?
With them
Somebody
all day.
watches with their eyeballs and then they go,
Yes.
I watched it.
But when you guys act like you've never got anything signed by CGC before.
No,
Witnessed.
here's the thing. Is I
When
think
you
that-
go, you have to
But I
take it to the
have.
CGC booth.
Yeah.
And then they hold on to the collectible and walk it with you to make sure that you're not separated because I submitted a ticket to CGC to
Not
get
true.
it processed.
But
No,
I think it's only
it
if you're
can work
taking it-
that way. Yes.
I think that's only
So
if you're
when I
taking it
went
on the
to
floor a
MegaCon
specific creator.
When I went to MegaCon to get my book signed, I went to the gentleman. He took me. Well, I'll leave the part out where I accidentally almost cut my wife's finger off. But
Okay.
Whoa!
Too
Don't
late.
skip over the best.
Why
part
you
of the
skipped
story.
over that?
okay, so
You cut the
We-
tip.
don't say tip on the
Oh,
internet.
just the tip. Just the tip.
Ooh,
just-
hey.
Oh, that's what
So
she
we
said.
went to get
to go out here.
books
Just say
circling
that.
my fingers.
we went to go get books signed at MegaCon, and on our the first person we go to see to get the first book signed, I'm cutting open the package to meet Jim Shooter, and she sticks her hand out, and I have the scissors open, and I'm trying to close them, and I'm overwhelmed, and I, not thinking, I just reach out and I snip her finger. I'm like, well, that was really dumb. So then she had to go to first aid, and she had to leave me with the CGC guy because you couldn't just leave me walking around.
What was his name?
MegaCon. I have no idea.
Just trying
But
to
they walked me around. They escorted me to everyone, and they even babysat me after until my wife came back. So shout out CGC for that. But then they put my comic books in a bag, and they were like, "Here, you can go home to your hotel and come back with these tomorrow." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And we did that. We didn't need to do that, and then we just submitted the books at the end.
Wow.
And I was like,
because that's just they're marking that they witnessed the signature
But
Yeah.
what are they marking?
on the paperwork.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
then
who
they
holds the
gave me
paperwork?
a
They keep the paperwork or they give it to you?
paperwork
I've always
is in
just
the bag
submitted
with me.
that day because I like to do on-site grading because that's how you get your books graded high.
Yeah, they're not going to have
Mm.
on-site con, so
No,
You know, they normally do at Baltimore. That's
but I was
one of
really
the
surprised
big
that they
pluses.
just let me go home with my signed books in a bag.
yeah, that's
and then I
weird.
was like, okay.
Yeah, that's not how it would normally work, especially with CGC.
Yeah, they should have taken. You should have submitted those before you left the con. The witness should have not left.
That's what I
like,
felt.
Yeah, they just
But sometimes when you submit things for these cons for these upper tier creators, you don't get to meet the creator when they sign your thing. Sometimes you're just submitting it for a signature. So
Right. So
in
how
that
it
case,
works.
wouldn't you submit that to them? They get it signed and then they keep it. Like that's not like
So
you would have
how it
lost
works
possession of it.
is like the next day there were certain people. So there were certain people Friday, there were certain people Saturday, there were certain people Sunday. And so if you were getting your book signed by someone Friday and you also wanted signature Saturday, they didn't make you do 2 submissions. But then what do you do with your books once they've been signatured and signed on Friday? And then
What up, Biggie?
so it was very confusing. And was sitting in my hotel room and I'm just like, I really don't feel like I'm supposed to have this bag of
Yeah, I wouldn't
signed
think
books.
so.
It was a
That's
very
weird.
odd experience for me, and I've not heard anyone else have that experience since.
I don't know.
So
I'm not really huge on CGC slabs or getting books signed.
I go
of-
back
I'm not
and
as
forth
big
on
into
it.
it.
Some days I look at my
done it
collection and I
before.
feel like I want to rip everyone out of their case. I want to free every book I have.
Right.
And then other times I look at my raw books and I'm like, boys, these look real nice in a case. So it's just
I've
how I
not
feel
had
for
the
day.
urge to rip anything
I've
out
got
of the
I've got
case.
one slab short box, and most of the things in there would not impress anybody. They're just things that I kind of personally liked, got signed, and then got slabbed. And a lot of them came back with grades that I'm just like, wow, I can't believe that graded so low. So I'm not huge on the whole slab thing. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, I'm not a
But-
grade hunter, so it doesn't matter to me what like I don't get mad about a grade. Whatever the
Right.
grade comes back. I don't care.
And a raw assumed grade to me means the same thing as a CGC grade to me. Like it,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I would
I
think so.
understand that the market doesn't say that, but as far as like for me personally, I'd rather have an 8.0 that's not slab than a 9.8 that is on most keys.
I mean, if I get a 9.8, that's awesome. But I
Sure,
have very
that's great.
rarely submitted a book and expected one and got one, as opposed to, hey, that's cool, and
Right.
obviously makes it worth more, if you will. So
But I'm not buying a
certainly
lot of
more
these things to flip
sellable.
them, so it doesn't really
No.
matter to me.
I
That's
have
not how
mostly a
I
black
roll.
hole collection, mostly.
Yeah. Even the shit that's terrible that I wish I could get rid of, I've got no get up and go to get rid of it because I have.
Oh, no, I'll do that.
anxiety from some of that
Like,
shit.
Sometimes I accidentally end up with a bunch of stuff that I just don't want.
Yeah,
and I'll
but sometimes
move
I'm
that.
like, but maybe something in there will pop. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I wouldn't sell it anyway. So what am I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
an
trap.
idiot. It's all a trap. Yeah,
I did want to highlight one book on FOC.
just one.
It's
That's not the show for that.
at least one.
Oh.
This is from the team that did plush and vinyl, right? I'm pretty sure Doug Wagner and Daniel Hilliard. They're coming back at us with "I Was a Fashion School Killer," and this chick is trying to get through fashion school, but she's also a serial killer with an urge to kill. I like the art and plush and vinyl, and so I went ahead. I'm reluctant to pick up new series these days, but I went ahead and picked this one up, and of course, I was a sucker for this one.
Yeah, that one I would pick up because I saw that one.
I had to get it. The Janet Jackson classic. I'm a sucker for these homage covers.
I like the one with the human skin. That was pretty cool.
The A cover.
Yeah, the A cover's pretty dope. I like that.
Yeah. So they're fun books. They're definitely a lot of murders and stuff like that, and it's also just silly stuff. So if that doesn't sound like your style, I would pass on it. But I really enjoy it. Also, since we're here,
we're here.
Something is Killing the Children's coming back here in April, and we got 41. Here's the A cover. Looks like whatever we're
killing the children yet.
We got an idea. We're still working on it, but we're going to get some
issues, and they haven't figured it out.
No, I'm not serious. We're working on it. We're diving into Erica's past with Jessica. It looks like here, and so I'm, have the issues after 15 been as good as 1 through 15? No, they have not been. But I still enjoy the world, and so I'm still plugged in on it, even though maybe it's not as hype as it once was.
Oh, there you go. I was going to ask you for more comments. Who said that?
I like it.
I don't know how they found how they found a way to make Jenny Frizen's art look even worse, but they did.
They make a lot of
Frizen hater.
I love it. I love it. It looks great.
So terrible. Ugh.
I will definitely be grabbing one.
I remember this variant cover for Gotham Academy.
That's cool.
I don't know how to. Yeah, that's all right. Miguel Mercado.
That's all right, but the other one was fire. Ugh.
How dare I?
I can't.
We also got Absolute Send Superman, which I finally read and I enjoyed. I put it about equal. I mean, obviously the art's better than Wonder Woman, but as far as the story, I would put it about as equal as Wonder Woman for me so far.
I think the Wonder Woman art fits that story.
So it's a
And
shitty
I don't have a
story?
problem.
No, it's not a shitty.
It's really
story,
shitty art.
Oh, come on, Drew.
I will not come because I
it's more of a
can't, because I
mythological
lost
story.
my erection looking at that terrible art.
That was the Frizen book that did that.
Ah, there you go.
No.
Yes, it's
That
12
had
to
zero
6 every
effect on
time.
my erection.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a cool cover. There's more covers, but they didn't
That is
have any of them. Oh, apparently, we also got free comic book day coming up.
When's Absolute Flash come out?
Absolute Flash. Oh, I could tell you that on my pre-orders. That would be March 19th.
Okay.
So we got a little ways.
Who did that
go.
cover? Brahemio?
It doesn't say who did it. But this is a free comic book day book.
It looks it.
And it's coming out April 30th. I thought
is that an original story?
Wait a minute, how is $7.50 for a free comic book?
It's free comic book day book. It doesn't mean it's free. It just means it'll be available to purchase on that day.
Gotcha. Thank you.
It looks like a new story. Yeah.
Who's the one on the right that says new comics this week?
That's a lady. That's a lady with glasses.
I'm also on the Hulk
That's
series.
Cannon Doll X.
I'm a little behind, but I've been enjoying this one.
Is that someone we're supposed to be following?
Cannon Doll X goes inside previews.
I bet. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Oh my god, look at him.
How is what are you hating on the
It
Marvel?
literally skipped leg day.
No
oh, it's
shit.
horrible. Twice as big.
does
as
look like
Gamma
he
in his
skipped leg
calves.
day.
Dude, I got bigger ankles than that guy does. Just look
and a cape.
Yeah.
and a cape.
Horrible.
Yeah, Tony, show us your cankles.
Really enjoying the story on this one.
Okay.
This
Check out
video
the-
just
check out
got
the-
banned.
check out the paint.
What is going on,
What is
Tony?
happening?
Why are you putting
know
your
that?
feet in my camera?
The wife and
You
I
just
go
hit
get
a
our
new
nails.
algorithm,
We go get
Marcus.
pennies every month.
They
I
were
like
super.
that.
Those toenails were super red.
I
In
like
the
that
last
algorithm.
And they
24
sparkle.
hours,
And they
I've seen
sparkle.
way too many grown men paint their toenails up.
And they
What? Do you know it's Foot Week?
What?
No, I think you're thinking of Shark Week.
No, apparently it's Foot Week, and they're doing all sorts of weird things on Twitch. And
What do we think about this
clearly
cover?
old
I
dog.
think
I like
it's
that
pretty
cover a
cool.
lot.
I love that cover.
I think
love
it's
the
cool.
story.
I think it'd be cool to see on a rack, but not in my collection.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm
Wow.
picking up cover A. That's what I'm doing.
We got a little.
Man. Is anyone still in their Scotty Young phase?
I buy.
I got some
most of
Florida
those.
real estate to sell you. No,
I
okay,
don't buy them for collectability. I buy them because I like them.
okay.
Chris
That's a yes.
Giarusso.
I'm not a big
So,
fan.
There's
It's
a little
good art,
FOC that I was looking at.
I feel like every collector goes through a phase where like, oh, I like that. I'm going to collect it, and then they realize that there's 8 billion of those covers, and they all start looking the same, and they're not that cute anymore. And you have 4 short boxes full of that shit, and you're like, okay,
And they want to sell you 4 more. And
yeah, you're like, I gotta
"Aye."
get rid of these things. And then all you gotta do is find the next person who just started that phase, and you're like, what? You only have half a short box? Boy, have I got a deal for you. So,
I'm not interested in selling any of my Scotty books, but I
but
do.
not
I
yet.
like the Giarusso stuff. I think it's interesting, especially those big like jam piece type of like a multi-character wraparound covers. I think that's dope.
I do like Rapidity rounds.
So is that all the FOC we get on the FOC channel?
Those are all the
I'm-
books that I was
want?
interested in.
I'm ready to go if you're ready.
If anybody else has other books they want to look at, we can take a look. Those are the ones that I was interested in.
Any Star Wars fans in the chat? You want to take a look at the Star Wars Jedi Knights #2, especially the 1 in 100 copy. Man, that is some sick artwork. So it's featuring a new threat, and they're flexing that it's the first story featuring the never released Kenner doll, Aether Prime.
Is he still in the package?
Well, they never released him,
Oh,
so he doesn't actually
yeah.
exist.
so he's not mint.
Yeah, he's been edging for the last 30 years. No release.
Stuck in the package.
Fucking jelking his ass off.
Poor guy.
Jeez, there is no shortage of covers
Is that
for this one.
is this like a prequel era?
Prequel era? What does that mean?
Like
Prequel.
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
All right, so I have Star Wars is a very confusing. I'm the last person to ask. We need a Star Wars expert.
We don't need any more of those.
I have no idea.
Is this the book you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the book.
And this must be the cover that you're talking about.
Ooh, that's a nice cover.
Ooh.
It's Yoda with a lightsaber. It's got to be prequel era.
And a hood.
Yeah, he's wearing a hood.
That's a 1 in 100.
You
folks.
can't be a Jedi without a hood.
Sure, you can. You just wear the shiesty.
There is a trade variant if you don't want the Virgin.
That's not that cool looking.
I'm not picking it up. I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Okay. So explain to me: is this when they have the teacher and the Padawan, whatever hell,
File.
the Padawan,
Not a file, a wand.
Oh.
Padawan.
Padawan?
No,
So was that his Padawan?
I don't. I mean, sure.
Who knows Star
Whatever,
Wars?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I didn't read issue number 1.
See what the Canon Doll X has to say about it.
She's gonna tell us what's in the shops for $226. So that already.
Well, it's
happened.
got to include the Jedi Knights in there.
No, maybe not.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
You think she reads Star Wars?
Possibly.
I bet she's really excited when Saga comes out.
Looks like a Something's Killing the Children fan. Actually, looks like a Kanto fan.
This looks like
The
Comic Man
Ultimates
Andy.
number 11 is featuring a new hero. Now, what are the chances you guys think there'll be an actual new hero?
There'll be a new hero. Dennis Camp has been throwing hella new characters.
Okay.
In this universe.
Isn't there a new character in every Star Wars comic book that comes out? There's always a new character in it.
Man, always,
No,
yeah,
the Ultimates.
Ultimates 11. Dennis
Yeah.
Camp has been absolutely killing that story. It's the only thing that I like outside of X-Men that I'm reading religiously at this point.
The Ultimates
Dennis Camp
universe is
Ultimates.
really good. I'm a
It's
big
fantastic.
fan of the maker.
And the Ultimate Wolverine has been really good too.
Has it?
Yep.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It
has. It's been a
Is
banger
Dakin-
series.
Dakin's the Wolverine, right? In this one?
No. It's
It's the Ultimate
It's-
Ultimate so
yeah, it's Logan.
like
but
even if
he,
it was Dakin, it's not the same one.
right. The the Ultimate Wolverine son is in the TVA book, which is weird, but I like it. And but it's Wolverine. He's just like the world's different. So like they found him like exploded and like growing back, and they wiped his mind and they use him as a Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So it's the Winter Soldier, but
He's
it's Logan
the
with
new Bucky
adamantium
Barnes.
claws, like fucking tearing up.
okay.
Like they're sending him, like they're using him to hunt the X-Men, basically.
Did you actually say that
So
Ultimate?
it's the good Ultimate X-Men book because it features Mogo Ultimate X-Men book, which is very enjoyable for what it is. Doesn't tie into the Ultimate Universe the way that I want it to.
Did you say the Ultimate Wolverine's daughter is in the AVL?
Son.
Oh, son.
Jimmy Hudson is in the TVA book.
Yeah, TM. I don't see this. I don't see
Boy,
this book
when
on
that book
FLC.
was hot for a hot minute when that book came out, that Ultimate came out for his son.
Perry wants
Yeah.
more feet.
Good book.
It tanked pretty hard.
Of course,
Hey, you give up
What
on
up, man, Spidey?
I'll get some money. I'll show you some feet. Hey, is that was the birthday boy just now?
Yeah, why was everyone giving Marcus money? Is he sick or something, or is he trying to go across country to see somebody, or what's the story?
Because I have great homies who are very nice to me.
There's
And I
this
appreciate
thing
I don't want to
called-
spoil it for anybody.
There's this thing called
but he's going to be
YouTube
meeting
and
John Cena
Twitch.
real soon.
And they're platforms that we stream on, and then other people can watch, and they can link their credit cards and give us money.
Yeah, but why? Was the
but
question? Not what.
understands how.
Why?
Fuck why, brother? That's the reason. There's no
All right,
why.
let's get rid of that guy. Let's not question why we're giving me.
There's
money.
no why.
Let's not
to
question
ask why.
It's
You
something
come
that
up
we don't
with
need.
why.
We just do it because we feel it. We don't need to question it.
I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't missing out, and there was something I was supposed to be giving money to. But now, you're
yeah,
right,
you
I
are.
don't care.
You are.
No,
You
it's
are
too late
missing
now.
out.
You have
I
to
thought it
find
was
your
his
why.
birthday or something, or we were gathering for the cause. But now
day is
you're
my
like, oh
birthday,
no,
brother.
kick him out for asking questions.
I can't wait for 10 years from now when I'll actually have 1,000 subs and maybe enough views that I can actually get
come on.
$2.99.
10 years? Come on,
I
Tony.
hate to break it.
It won't be that fast.
It won't be that fast at all. You know what I mean?
By then you'll be the oldest man on YouTube.
But, right now, I'm the oldest man here.
That doesn't take much.
For now.
I'm the youngest.
We don't know about all that either.
That's probably true.
So TM, what publisher is this book?
Yeah, I don't see them on the FOC, whatever book
What
it is.
book are we talking about?
We
He
don't
Who
know.
Remains. This
There's
book's
a
not
book.
on FOC either. But we can check it out.
Helverine. Helverine is Dakin.
Oh, okay. I knew he was one of the new Verines, if you will.
He's
Is it
the
Blue TM?
Spirit of Vengeance Wolverine. He's like the Wolverine Ghost
That's
Rider.
supposed to be pretty good. Has anyone been reading that?
I believe the people are covered buying that book.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't hear anybody talking about the story,
Okay.
but I hear people talking about how hot that book is. So I feel
understand.
like people are just buying it because they. I don't know. I have yet to hear anybody rave about the story in that book, and I got issue number 1.
Which story? Which book?
Helverine.
Oh,
I love
I don't
Helverine.
even know what's going on in that book.
Love Helverine.
I know a lot of people don't know what's going on in that book.
I don't know what's going on in any of the books, but I love them. I read them.
Get down.
All right.
Yeah,
okay,
I've been
I'm-
reading Iceman because Cliff told me to, and it's a bad idea, so don't do it.
Is it that
Oh,
bad?
so
really?
he's not.
It's
He's not convincing
terrible.
you.
It's really like I already read the first like 3 issues and I dropped it, and he's like, you gotta give it a chance. So I'm like into
Yeah, really?
volume 2, and I want to kill myself.
Oh, we can't say that.
I just did.
No, you have to not say that again, please.
I will try my best.
Well, there's no trying. You can't do something to get the YouTube channel.
What up, Swag Dog?
We're already like more than 20 minutes into this stream.
Look,
They're
it's
not going to see.
it's not your show, all right?
We'll see about that.
That was so awesome.
What did I miss? I missed something. Like,
Oh, here we go. We got another one.
Image comes out next week. Oh, okay, so it's not on FOC. Okay.
Look at that. Look at that gold $9.99.
Oh, here we go. I'm getting to it. Biggie is pumped for Gwenpool.
Really?
We got the homie, the comic chef, coming through with the $9.99. Thank you so much, Chef. I appreciate you. One of the Discord homies. And we got another clip for you. Let's go with this. All right.
That's when you could. That's when you could actually lift your leg because you before you hurt yourself.
Wow.
Will the suspect please take the stand? Mr. Goofy, is it?
You are a geek.
There you go. Another one. Chef, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you, my man. And thank you for coming through as always. All right.
TM, I'm not finding anything.
Well, he says it's coming out next week. So if we're looking,
I'm not seeing nothing.
What are you looking for? Gwenpool?
He says Gwenpool's bringing back Gwen Stacy. Haven't they brought back Gwen Stacy enough ways? Like my 5-year-old niece is obsessed with Ghost Spider. There's like Gwen Stacy's back. You know, just because one of them's dead. Are they gonna? They brought her back in the Clone Saga. Gonna do that again?
yeah, I'm not real familiar with all that. I'm not, there's a bunch of Marvel and DC stuff I don't know. I read way more indie than anything. I think it's because there's not all this backstory that I've got decades to read through to understand what the hell's going on.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Hey, hold on.
I know there's a funness to that. That does.
I live for a depth of lore.
Yeah, I do too, but I just want to be in at the ground level. I want to be there at the beginning.
I started reading some of that Ghost Machine stuff. Definitely not.
Which one did you?
I'm loving the Rocket Fellers, and
that's fun. Yeah,
Hornsby and Halo is pretty good.
Really, that's the weakest one. Probably they say
it is the weakest.
It's not terrible. I enjoyed it. It's fun. I kind of didn't like Redcoat at all.
Oh, I'm liking it.
Kind of drug me into it.
Oh,
I was reading by protest through like 3 or 4 issues, and then I started caring about what was going on. So that's there, and I haven't gotten into any of the horror stuff.
A lot of people don't like Redcoat, and I don't get it. Sorry, Tony, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, Redcoat.
I've heard lots of people say
Redcoat. I didn't like at the beginning, but I'm liking it now, and it looks like they're doing. Once they did that arc with him with Einstein and all that stuff, now they're going like in 1805 he's with this person now, and they're doing that thing. And 2, in the Gwenpool miniseries that's coming up, she does come back. It's a 5-issue miniseries, written by Kevin Scott and art by Alfonso Nezzi. So there you go.
Redcoat I found to be very much in the vein of everything that I've ever read Brian Hitch, where it's like a popcorn flick. It's like big. It's like Michael Bay, It's like it's big and it's beautiful and it's kind of bombastic in a way, and the story is kind of secondary to what's going on in the art.
Yeah, but the idea of if this guy's is like can't die, he's eternal, and shouldn't he like a book be at this moment in time what happens in this moment in time, and another book if it's not a part of the first story of this person in time, he meets this person in time, and so on, so on, so on.
Look, I feel like that they can take the opportunity through different volumes to explore that story differently. I haven't gotten into volume 2 yet. I don't know where this story is going. And John says that Redcoat sucks. I kind of agree, but like I'm at the point now where I want to, like, the story is starting to grab me, and I didn't really want it to.
I mean, that last issue with Einstein wasn't a bad. Was
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Redcoat's supposed to be a rapscallion sort of fella, and the fun of him is getting to see him across time over the years. And I'm really excited to see him interact with the Northerner and watch how they hate each other.
I don't know who the Northerner is. Who's the Northerner?
We have not. We've only heard of him spoken of. We saw him briefly at the end of Geiger, I think it was.
Okay. I read Geiger issue number 1, the first one that came out. And I said I don't need to read Geiger.
What? Geiger is my second favorite now because Rook became my favorite.
It just really did
What
nothing.
do you do like?
I haven't given Rook a chance yet. What do I like reading?
Tell us what you do like.
right now I'm liking all of the most everything that I'm reading at DC right now. I'm enjoying. I think
What are those though?
Superman is really good right now. I think Action Comics has been solid. After that weekly story ended, it hasn't been as good, but I did enjoy that a lot. I like Absolute Superman has been really good as well. So just about everything Superman that I'm reading right now is fantastic. Batman and Robin has been good. Batman and Robin Year One, I've been enjoying that. X-Men, I've been enjoying Uncanny, but not as much.
Okay.
Yeah, the adjectiveless X-Men is just more fun. The team is more fun.
Just X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Magic's on the team and Juggernaut's on the team.
Between the stories in X-Men and Uncanny X-Men,
they're running parallel, but they're just different teams.
Okay.
It's like Uncanny X-Men is the Louisiana team. It's like Rogue and Gambit and Wolverine with new kids thrown in, and Jubilee. And then the Alaska team is Scott Summers with Psylocke, Magic, Kid Omega, Juggernaut, ID, and somebody else is on that team too, Beast. And like Magneto's up there, and Glob Herman, and those kind of characters kind of operating in the periphery.
Do you feel like they're trying to do things to get younger readers into the X-Men series, or they're just kind of like pandering to? Pandering is not the
I would
right
say
word.
that there are X-Men books kind of that are pandering in that way. I think Exceptional X-Men right now is terrible. And I want it to be good because I like the characters, but it's like, it's the Kitty Pryde. Now I'm a lesbian. I'm going to teach the DEI kids how to be mutants in a world that hates them while they're also being hated for being gay and trans. And it's like, okay, whatever. I'm sure that book's for somebody, but I really don't think it's for the core audience of the X-Men, which is mostly dudes our age. You know, it's like, I mean,
that's what I thought.
I mean, I hate to say that, but like, they want to grab younger readers. Though. That's cool, but I don't think that when you're pandering to people who don't read the comics, so it's like, and it's kind of poorly pandering in a way. You know, it's like there's a space for that, and I think X-Men is kind of a great space for that. You know, it's a story about people who feel other. You know, so it's like maybe that's a great allegory to use to tell those stories, but like, I mean, I'm not the target market for that, and I'm the guy who's buying X-Men comic books. So it's like, all right,
that's kind of what I thought. Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You know, you run into those situations.
Older people come up to me in the shop and they're like, what do you think? Like, is should I just drop this? And I really don't know what to say to them because
if you don't like something,
grow up with X-Men.
Yeah, if you don't have to buy it.
That's kind of what I've been leading.
I would say that if you have somebody who comes in and they're interested in an X-Men book that's fun, superhero X-Men stories with a little bit of like, we're suppressed by the government thrown in, X-Men, just X-Men. Ryan Stegman's doing the art. I think it's who's writing? Who the hell is it? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna forget. I forget who the hell's writing that book. But they're also writing Avengers, I believe. So,
Jed McKay.
Yeah. McKay and Stegman on X-Men. It's solid.
Oh, Stegman.
What up, Bobito? Speaking of books that we're enjoying, obviously I did the review of Bug Wars #1.
Yes.
Which I thought it was a great setup to a new series, a new world, potentially a new IP. Has anybody else read?
So
a new IP?
I mean,
I gotta figure out another one.
I think we might be building something here. Game of Thrones meets Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. They say.
That's such a great example. It's totally Game of Thrones meets Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I do want to mention another book that I'm loving because I see Steve White in here, and I know I sent it to Sicko, and I've sent it to a few people. I've been working on a video about The Deviant from Image Comics by James Tynion IV and Joshua Hickson, And I've written this script, but I am looking for guest commentators to kind of say insightful things about the book. So if you've read the book and you have things you want to say about the book, I've shot out a questionnaire to some people, and you pick the questions that you want to answer, that you have a passionate answer about, and you record yourself giving me that answer. You don't need to answer every question, just the ones that you feel passionate about. And then I'm going to try and fit your great answers into the video, the finished product somewhere. So I have the script done for the video. I just want to make sure that it's open to adding in some of the guest commentary.
Yeah.
So I haven't locked it in yet.
What's the profit split on this thing?
Say that again.
What's the profit split on this thing?
There is no profit.
I'm assuming
split.
you're not paying me for my opinions. So I just want points on the back end.
No, this is for fun. Unfortunately, I am not making money.
What if this video blows up?
He's making $2.99.
I don't see that happening, guys. I don't think that'll happen. But it's just a fun thing I'm trying to do.
Then you can show your friends and family. Look,
in yourself as much as I believe in your potential.
There I am on this video.
Marcus, send that to John's comments of kids and White Whale. I know they both read that and they both like it. So.
I sent it to John for sure. He can definitely.
Did his agent get back to you yet with how many points he wants on the back end?
No, we haven't discussed that. Apparently, that conversation's still coming. I guess he's creating the product, but I'm working on that. I've kind of gotten excited about it as I've built this script of mine. So. Hit me up if you are interested in getting that questionnaire and shooting me some videos. I would love to add you if you have something insightful to say. Now, if you don't have anything to say like Perry, then you might not make the cut. I'm sorry.
Man, this fucking guy, stop talking. Jesus Christ.
Any other books that we want to highlight? Anybody, even the old books, Bob? Any old shit you're reading there?
Why you gotta be like that for?
Some art. Well, I know you're not that too much of a modern collector, if at all.
No, not too much.
You know, Bubs is picking up Storm #7. He's just not telling us.
I've not picked up. I don't know the last modern book I picked up. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he's doing all old stuff.
Couldn't tell you.
You don't even pick him up to move him out
What
of
up,
the way.
Asia?
Nope. Tibby and her psychedelic mushrooms. That's probably the last.
Yeah, that's what's up.
At that guy is a Kentucky guy, and he probably will be at the convention this weekend. So I'm hoping to pick up issue #2 from him direct before it goes through. What's that? What's AP Associated? No, what is the Antarctic Press? Antarctic Press. Who picked that?
He's doing a Kickstarter for it first, I believe. Actually,
yeah, but he might have some books out there. So.
Yeah, see, so we're talking about Sam from Sinopa Publishing
Mm-hmm.
and Tibby and her time traveling mushrooms. Bubs and I are both fans of Tibby. She's our kind of girl.
Our kind of girl.
So she's got
What does
got
that
those.
even mean?
She's just she's built
Everything
the way
you
we
think it means.
she's built the way we like her. But it's a fun book, and it was some great art in it. And they're pushing Kickstarter for #2 is coming up soon.
Yeah,
so.
and it got picked up by a bigger publishing. It got picked up by Antarctic Press. So they released issue #1 with some variants on it. So if you're not able to get it direct from that publisher, then support it, from the secondary publisher, which is all good stuff, because if they like it and the money goes well with them, they'll requisition more books, right? So yeah, they'll commission more. So that's what we're looking for. Good stuff.
That's what's up. And I'll put the link in the chat here for the Kickstarter. It is not live yet.
No, I'm on the waiting list or whatever.
But it is coming soon. You can click that notify when launched if you're into that Kickstarter sort of thing.
That's what I did.
And I know I will be notified when that happens. I'm ready to go. Any other books we're talking comics today, guys? Any other books we want to talk about? Bunch of comic book nerds.
I want to read this Tibby and her time traveling psychedelic mushrooms.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Looks like there's
any predators.
He settles down for a nice little bath in the first issue.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have clothes for the rest of the issue.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not her fault, though. It's just unfortunate timing.
Who could be at fault? Who would want to define fault at that point? Like, I mean, some things you just don't examine why. You just enjoy.
Well, she laid her
What up,
bikini
homie?
on. She laid her bikini on a particular branch, and then the mushrooms kicked in. So, I mean, who could falter? Yeah, I'm a fan of the Predator. What do you got there, sicko?
So Predator versus Spider-Man 1 drops. And we've seen Predator versus Wolverine, Predator versus Black Panther. And at the beginning, I thought, man, this is going to be stupid. But I've actually really enjoyed them. Do they make a lot of sense? No. But if you just kind of get yourself out of your own headspace and put yourself in this universe for
I really love those kind of
20
books,
minutes.
Like Avengers versus Aliens was really fun. I like
Avengers versus Aliens,
JLA versus Godzilla,
so
those kind of books. Like Star Trek versus Planet of the Apes. Cross them over. Give me that shit.
Doesn't
it sounds
it's fun.
It sounds dumb, but I do hear Aliens versus Predator or Aliens versus Avengers is pretty good. I hear.
Oh, that's insanely good. Assad Ribic on the art and fucking
I love his art.
It's way better than it has any right to be.
This is not something to spec on. This is not going to go up in price.
Unless it
I
does.
hope. Well,
why?
Do you think if they put Spider-Man and Predator in a movie that these books will actually sell? I didn't think so. I could be wrong. This is just my personal opinion.
Well, like
I think Spider-Man versus Predator in a movie would be.
Predator's going to be in everything now because they own it. So he's going to put him in.
I have a poster. It's the first thing I ever bought at a comic convention, and it's like one of these, at the time mixed arts or whatever, and it has Wolverine versus the Predator with stormtroopers in the background, like watching the fight, and I felt like
a lot of fun.
Like that when that came out, that couldn't have been more impossible. Because I bought that before Disney even owned.
Now it's a commercial
Fox.
for Disneyland.
And now Disney owns Marvel, they own Lucas, and they own Fox. So now that could happen. So I'm just waiting for that. Give me that crossover of Predator versus Wolverine in space in front of some stormtroopers. And I couldn't be happier.
I really loved what they did with Prey, where they kind of made the Predator just give it a new period for it to kind of take place in. That was really cool.
I love that.
I heard they're gonna do one in samurai times or some shit.
That'd be cool.
That would be dope.
I thought Prey was my third favorite Predator movie. I like 1, 2, and then Prey. I think that's the third best Predator movie.
Oh man, have you seen Alien versus Predator?
Yeah, it sucks.
Have you seen Alien versus Predator on Wii?
On the Wii? Like the game?
Wii.
No. I have not.
Look, get really high and watch Alien versus Predator and tell me it's not a magical experience.
That movie's terrible. It's unwatchable, dude.
There are a lot of unwatchable movies that are made better by substance abuse.
I think I'm not going to say you're using it wrong, but I'll just say we use it differently.
If it's not getting you through Alien versus Predator, you're using it wrong.
It should be used as an enhancement to something that's already good, not to take something that's terrible and make it, passable.
You haven't seen stoner comedies, have you?
Sometimes I think
they're not very
it's something that I would enjoy. I will not enjoy because it's not the proper medium, you know what I'm saying, to be enjoyed. So, but there are things that are terrible that when I do imbibe cannabis become very enjoyable in a different way.
Okay. Hey, whatever works for you. I can just tell you that I think it would have to be one hell of a sticky bud to get me to enjoy Aliens versus Predator. And if I had something that good, I don't know that I would waste it on Aliens versus Predator. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is
I'd rather sit naked on my back deck banging a pot, listen to the Dark Side of the Moon than watch Aliens versus Predator 2.
Well, that's on
the Wii.
Sativa, man. I'm going to be watching Alien versus Predator stuck on the couch. It's going to be one of those, what? Huh? Hulu? I guess I'm watching this.
Sicko, do you see a lot of Deadpool series at your shop? Biggie's asking.
Do I see a lot of Deadpool series? I do see a lot of the Deadpool series. Deadpool is probably one of our more popular characters. And I've got 2 copies still for sale at the shop. The reason I bring this up is because I heard Immortal Biggie Shack talking about the very limited Lady Deadpool pool cover. And I would have thought that they sold like hotcakes out of the store, but they've not. But the younger readers, that is our number one seller over Venom. Venom used to be our number one seller, and since has taken a number 2, maybe number 3 slot to definitely Deadpool. The younger generation, 8 to 12, eating it up, and I'm just like, I didn't even know you could like the. I didn't think Deadpool was child friendly, but their parents are in there being like, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, the
That
Wii
makes
was
sense.
a DVD player, guys. There's a DVD player built into the Wii.
Was there though?
You can watch DVDs. Yeah.
Is there though? We had a Wii. I don't remember
Yeah.
that. Oh
Yes.
no, they had discs. You're right. They had discs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know they had discs, but did they play
DVDs? Yeah.
DVDs?
Yep. It's a DVD player.
So then does the Wii U play the DVDs too?
Probably not.
Man, the original
Nobody
Xbox
has
played
one.
DVDs.
I've got a Wii U. What are you
PS2
talking
played
about?
DVDs.
You got a Wii U?
Yeah, it's
the Wii didn't
fantastic.
play a DVD. That'd be crazy.
The people who love these Nintendo systems.
No. I bought a Wii U well after the after the Switch was out. I bought it at a convention actually, and I modded the heck out of it, and I love it. It's so much fun.
Oh, it's modded.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's fully loaded.
Illegal.
Someone gave me a Switch.
Lawyer.
What?
I didn't think I was ever going to use it. I was like, I'm not a Nintendo person.
Yeah.
And I love it. It gets me off the computer and doesn't have like Twitch on it. So it forces me to do different things and forces me to kind of unplug, which a guy like me who's just like feed my brain into the internet 24/7, I should unplug a little bit.
Yeah. It's always good.
I don't
Anybody
know.
got
A new 3D
anything?
Mario comes out, I'll think about buying another Nintendo console. And then I'll buy it and I'll be like, wow, what else can I play on this? And they'll be like, the new Zelda's coming out. It's got all these mechanics you don't want in your fucking Zelda game. And I'll be like, damn it. I'll just buy a remake and then I'll play the same game that I have fucking bought time and time again on the same fucking on a new console. It looks exactly the same because it's like, oh, it's like fucking they remade it so it looks exactly the fucking same. Like, why would I buy that again? And then I'll be like, I gotta get rid of this fucking thing because there's a new Xbox coming out. That's what happened.
That sounds
And
about
then they'll
right.
be like, guess what? There's a new Mario. And I'm like, fuck.
My kids play the Switch a lot, so the kids like it. Anything else going on in the community? Anything that we need to discuss? Any pressing matters?
Oh, there's got to be some rant. Come on, you got to give me something. You got to give me some freaking like.
These are grown ass men, okay?
Grown ass men, Marcus.
Grown ass men, sicko.
Ugh.
No, that's all I got, guys. So let's do it. Let's work on getting out of here. Tony, what's going on with you? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to talk about, my friend?
Well, I got the train wreck.
And the train wreck is when, sir?
Okay, hold on. Every Thursday, 7:00.
Not last Thursday.
No, it wasn't because I wasn't home. I had to work late. I didn't get home till 9:00. So
Well, you
I missed,
provide.
I have to work. So I missed my 7:00, thing. So hopefully I have something going on at 4. Hopefully I'll get home in time to do my live train wreck. If not, I'm going to do it later because I missed out last week. So I'm going to get it done this week, whether it's on time or if it's late. Sorry, that's how the train runs. And on Sunday I'm on White Whales Comics. Should we do a D&D? though I might not be there. I might get there late this week because I got another thing going on Sunday. It's just too busy. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, okay. And once in a while, I do a bedtime story. Have you guys watched my bedtime stories?
They put me to
Yeah.
sleep.
Saw the one on the cookie.
So the one you didn't see the one about Mr. Peeper Farms a Keeper?
I'm gonna have to go find that one.
No,
Oh,
I didn't see that one either.
Immediate before I go to bed tonight.
Oh yeah, cuddle up.
While you go to bed tonight.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Everybody has to listen to Mr. Peeper Finds a Keeper.
Biggie left a comment.
Oh,
Biggie's been doing a great job of going around and highlighting a lot of community actions.
One of the
Yeah,
best.
Biggie. It seems like a kinder, gentler Biggie these days.
oh.
That's just a
I've
fun,
always
I think.
known him as a kind, gentle person.
I think he's waiting. He's lying in wait. He's gonna
Just a
strike
matter
like a
of time.
viper.
Yes, but I don't have much going on. That's what you got.
Well, check out the train wreck Thursday nights. Always a good time.
What do you mean?
He's up. Okay, we're gonna keep this going. Another hour.
What is this, dude? You saw I'm shutting it down. Why would you wait till the end to jump on?
Why are you shutting this down, Perry?
He's lying. I've been sitting in the back this entire stream.
That's a
This
lie.
entire stream, I've been waiting in the background.
Dirty.
He's just now bringing me on.
Oh, that's so rude.
You're a
That's
liar.
freaking rude. You have
The
to let him
doge of
stay on
this
for another hour.
administration.
You have to be down for another hour.
I think it's good to have Perry here because earlier today we were just discussing the current state of the late night YouTube comic community scene, and so it's good to have him on here.
It is kind of, we don't have CJ running Insomniacs anymore. We still got Jigs on Wednesday and Thursday though, right? So that one's still going.
What happened to Insomniacs? They just stopped doing.
CJ just hasn't been doing it. I don't know what's going on with him.
No idea.
But we do need somebody to fill that late night void. If anybody's
Intelligence has went up because I have the glasses on.
You think you're so smart because you have glasses.
That's a point 0.5. Yeah.
I got multiple pairs.
Hey man, a buff is a buff.
These are my
Buff is
backups.
a buff.
I can't even find my real ones.
So did you have something to say, or did you just come on crashing the party as we left?
Yeah, I pretty much didn't have much. I'm just now finishing work.
Wow.
Just logged out.
You're a bum.
You're impressive.
Do you have any thoughts on the Sticky Goose versus Jim Mint situation? Calm down, Bubs. Calm down.
I thought both of those people retired multiple times in the last year, so I can't keep up with it.
I quit.
I don't know who Sticky Goose is.
I don't know who that guy is either. Never met him.
Never heard of him before.
I met him, but I never heard of him.
So no thoughts on that. Okay.
Any thoughts on Marvel Rivals?
I mean, look, man, if you're gonna go on YouTube talking shit about people, at least have your comments on, bro. You know, you can't be that big a pussy.
Apparently, you can. Turns out you can. There's no rules against it. All right, we'll come back to Perry. We'll see if he has anything in closing. Bub, anything going on with you in Bub's world?
I've been playing Marvel Rivals
Hey.
like a champ. That's big fun. Every now and then, Great Legend invites me on so I can have an awkward conversation with a couple of other YouTubers that don't like me, not counting Drew. And then
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, did you miss that?
I was in Florida. I was in the chat for a minute.
I guess you heard about it.
No, I didn't hear about it.
I heard it was awkward.
Why don't you tell us about it, Bub? We got time. Tell us about it.
Honest to God, I don't know what you're talking about. Tell us what's going on.
I don't think they know what you're talking about either.
Yeah, all right. So it was so Legend, I don't know why, but I maybe get some points for it or something. But in Marvel Rivals, you can invite people into your party or whatever, right?
Legend just wants to play with everybody.
Right. So
he's got
I
this idea
accepted.
that everybody in the community is going to be a really good role player.
Yeah, I was
Just
fine
like
with
it's
it.
just wishful thinking, but
Well, I had
also endlessly endearing.
I had never played that game with anybody else before, just with randoms, right? Random people. So I was like, okay, that's cool. A little squad action there. So I jump in, and as soon as I jump in, like there was somebody in there that I hadn't talked to in years that the last time we spoke wasn't it wasn't great. So so as soon as I jumped in, it was like super awkward and it was the quietest team chat you've ever heard. And
that's always
and
weird.
then me being the asshole, as soon as I hopped in, it was at the end of like I didn't get to start playing right away. So as soon as it came around, I went ahead and took that guy's main character just immediately and spammed in as that character every time we went to the next match. Because that's the kind of guy I am, and it did not go unnoticed. So it was what it was.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
So that sounds like a good time. Sorry I missed that.
I'm kind of sorry.
A good time was had by some. Yeah, that's all.
I would have not stopped laughing.
I had a good time. But in any case, what I got going on in future events is just that I'll be going to the con for the next 4 days. Starts Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also going to a bull riding event this weekend. I'm not the bull or the rider, just a spectator. Keep it easy now.
Thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome. Be having a big time doing that, and I've got a press pass to this deal, so I'll be going in I'm going to interview dealers all night Thursday night, and then some cosplayers on
the
Friday.
respectable face of journalism.
So, I'm thinking about getting a little hat that says press in it, maybe pull. I don't know. We'll see.
If you get a press pass, do you actually have to interview people, or you just get in
Well, it's not like anyone's scheduled to follow me around and make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. But I'll get 2 press passes. One will be someone just protect the camera while I'm standing 10 feet from it or whatever. And then what I'll do is just simply
dance.
I'll just do what I do, report on it a little bit. And then as long as they like it, then I can get a press pass next year.
Oh, so they're gonna watch it to see, make sure you somebody.
Yeah,
Hopefully
they don't always they'll usually, if it's your first year, this goes for any con and you get a press pass. If it's your first year to the event, they'll usually check your video and make sure that you did something that weekend that promoted it favorably. And as long as you do that, then they'll keep issuing it. They usually don't check every year, I don't think.
That's cool.
So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So it should be fun. So be on the lookout for that. Old Bub's World on location.
Hey. Link is in the chat, guys. Plug in, check it out. Thanks for jumping on, Bub. I appreciate you, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, anything going on with you? Anything you want to
I'm not making content at the moment because I'm old and I'm tired and work has been kicking my ass, and I took a vacation last month. So I haven't made anything. I just don't feel like doing it, so I'm not gonna. But one day I'll make more stuff.
But there's the old stuff you made that's really cool and worth going and checking
look
out.
at it, and maybe I'll make some more when I've got some free time that isn't taken up by Marvel Rivals and sleeping.
That might have been the worst promotion.
Soon. Take some more vitamins or something. Maybe you'll get some more energy to do some stuff.
I've got plenty.
That might be the worst promotion.
I expended on working and whores.
Have you tried a coffee enema? I hear they're really popular right now.
I prefer my coffee in my mouth, but
well, if you get a strong enough enema, it ends up there. Just starts to do their end.
What do they put coffee beans up your eyes?
No, it's fresh brewed. What are you talking about?
Doesn't that burn?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't burn.
It's a cold brew.
Wouldn't that burn?
It's a
vanilla foam.
I think they run it through some ice. Yeah,
a vanilla foam latte up my butt.
I think you have to provide the foam yourself, but it's still good.
Sicko. Anything going on
if
with
I bring
you?
the foam,
Anything you want to promote?
Sprinkle some cinnamon on that.
Jesus.
I'm working. I'm actually pretty busy. You guys are keeping me pretty busy working behind the scenes doing stuff, and I'm really enjoying that. And if I can be a part of your team, and you need help doing stuff, then reach out to me, and we'll see what we can do.
Dude, you're already part of the team, right?
Get the homie up. The link is in the chat. Plug in.
Are you getting points on the back end, Sicko? Is that what's happening here? Because I couldn't.
A little bit,
points.
yeah.
Nobody offered me any fucking points.
No shit.
Pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
That's all I got going on right now. Armed and dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Are you going to be
Are you
making
going?
content?
You going Winter Soldier?
Again. Yeah, I'll probably go live this weekend. I'll play some rivals. I gotta try to see if I can rank up a bit. I'm currently Diamond 2, trying to get to Diamond 1.
Good shit.
So
Right.
yeah, I'll probably play a little bit, or actually,
I love the way
get a
I'm
couple games
clapping.
in.
that's where you can find me most of the time. Is tagging along with Perry.
And are we going to see any content on Perry Comics anytime soon, or is that one still just
You
on
know,
the
if you click your heels 3 times, it may appear.
You
No,
know
I
what
don't know.
else?
Honestly, maybe this summer.
If you want to holler at Perry on Instagram, do what I did today and send a simultaneous message to all of his accounts and see which one responds. Then mark that as the one he's using these days.
Yeah.
Fair
That's-
enough.
What about
that's pretty
comic
accurate.
lore? Are we going to see any comic lore action here?
There's rumors that it might start dropping some videos. You never know. You know.
Nice. Is TK still around, or did he go back
as soon as you
underground,
start
or
signing
what?
the
I don't know. He
checks,
got the flu
Circum
or
Stance.
something.
TK's
They got
around.
rats in New York, so
A
I don't
flu
know what's
or
going
something? All right,
You all have a rat?
fair enough.
on. Yeah,
Any knowledge you want to drop on the people? Anything you want to promote? Any Chat GPT tips?
Hit us up
Anything.
in the Discord, the Perry Discord, Order 47.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? We're promoting his Discord?
Okay.
That's my job.
No, I don't have anything for you, honestly. I was stalling for something to pop up, but it just didn't pop up at the moment. I'm sorry.
Imagine my surprise. Imagine.
You liberal.
Oh, here we go with this shit, motherfucker.
Are we gonna get our first time watching Predator versus Aliens? Do that
Yes,
stream.
that's coming.
Apparently,
There's
you have to
Perry's
get pretty
Discord.
doped up before you can.
You
enjoy
don't
it.
have to. You just should.
I'll do it.
10
Man,
out 10
child
out of 10
support.
would recommend.
Yeah.
I'll click your heels.
All right, well, that's all I got this week. Any parting thoughts from anybody else before we get out of here? One last chance. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I've got a
No?
lot of things on my mind.
Everybody, hold your peace.
Nobody deserves
Ooh,
that.
smash the like button.
Circumstances always wants to cancel Perry.
If I hold my peace, I can't.
That like button
What's it
really
on
helps us
keyboard?
grow, guys.
Yeah.
And take it from me, Marcus is looking to grow right now. So hitting the thumbs up really. I know we always ask, and you always do it, right? But like, let's double check, let's triple check, let's hit that thumb.
Oh, I didn't hit it.
There's 10
Hey.
thumbs up and 19 watching now. So
See,
Nice, Brett.
some of you didn't hit it. All right,
I'm not watching it right now.
it's
Am I-
free, man. It's free.
Everybody go watch Daredevil support MCU so we can.
How was it?
15 minutes.
He already says he's 15 minutes in and he's not disappointed. So
Okay, I got to
I like
rewatch
it,
the rest
people.
of it. I think I bailed out somewhere around season 2 or 3.
how much could you be disappointed in 15 minutes, though?
Cloak and Dagger.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's
thank
a
you.
good point.
If we're gonna end
Us
this
against
just
the world
Billy,
is what
I
it
have
is.
to it's like a racehorse. And so
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know,
ending
Tony.
it.
Tony, why didn't you run around and fly with your cape on?
because I wasn't that drunk. Okay, so I do have to.
All right, that's all I got this week. Until next week, thank you to everybody that jumped on the panel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to everybody that kept it lit in the chat.
I give out my
Thank
heart.
you to everybody that's watching on
Oh,
the
there he is.
replay.
Cheers.
If you've read The Deviant and you would potentially like to be in my video, hit me up. I would love for you to be in the video. So hit me up on Instagram and we can work that out. I'll send you my questionnaire. But that's all I got this week, guys. Until next week, peace.